Well, it appears we've sold quite a few singles today. I mean, that's great. We're gonna package then ship everything out later. Hi everyone, I'm Else, and welcome to my new channel where I'm gonna talk about my day-to-day buying and selling singles online. I'm a creative professional in visual arts, and I used to be in performing arts, and I guess now I just enjoy modern art, basically modern art on cardboard. Anyway, so I sold a decent amount of singles today, and I have them here. I'm gonna work on it right now. I'm gonna sleeve everything and then put them on top loader and then ship them out. While we do that, I wanted to talk about how I look through my bulk and basically share with you guys what I do to liquidate these products. I open a lot of Magic the Gathering. I also crack open Pokemon, One Piece, and Gundam. I tend to enjoy every IP. And what does that leave me with? Generally, a ton of bulk. So, something I like to do is like right here. These are like bulk bags or bulk packs, right? Pokemon, Magic, lands. Last time I did this, I arranged them by set and some other criteria. Been a while since I did this, but last time I sold a few of these, and surprisingly, it did quite well. So now I gotta make some space. I have new product coming in, and I just want to make room for the new stuff. So I gotta try moving these. I have a lot of them out of bulk, and this is just one of the maybe 7 boxes I have. National Hockey Card Day. Why do I have this? I'm gonna open it. Well, let's see if we pull a serialized one. Okay, don't know who that is. Don't know that. I mean, guys, tell me if you recognize some of these guys. Interesting. Collect the entire 31 card set. Well, anyway, cool thing about bulk is if you know the game and the sets quite well, you'd know what has value, what to set aside. And honestly, it's pretty easy. You can just go to TCG Player, sort it by set, and sort from highest to lowest. And you'll find that common and commons in almost every game, there's specific cards that hold value for some reason. Like these are super rares rather from One Piece. I opened OP15 just recently, and dude, it's crazy. This guy, Borsalino, because of how playable it is in every yellow deck, apparently, it's $30. Is that crazy? And then some of these guys, they go for like three. I think that one's $2. So if you know what to look for, you could always like recoup some of the money you spent if you open a lot of boxes like I do to chase the high and then to have that sentimental value of pulling the card yourself, whatever your top chase is, then you need to know stuff like this because you definitely don't want to get stuck with all the bulk that comes with being a serial box opener. And then for Magic the Gathering, there's this guy, Earthbending Student, still at $30. It was supposed to be part of the Jumpstart set, and they forgot to print it along with the rest of the cards. So you can only get this guy from the collector boxes, and now all of a sudden it's $30. I do have quite a bit of bulk to work through for the Gundam side of things. I have a lot from GDO3 and GDO4, which is gonna be fun to work through because I've been looking around YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTubers, and there's been a sudden influx of investor bros coming into Gundam. I think it's gonna be good for the ecosystem to have not just collectors but also investors. There's been a negative sentiment around the market with investors coming into their IP, but I beg to differ. I think it does have some positive impact long term. It's not the subject of this video, so we're just gonna skip that, all right? But yeah, besides trading singles, I'm slowly accumulating higher value cards, not just bulk, because I want to have a good starting inventory for 2027. Because I think that's where the real game starts, right? I pride myself as a TCG player. I play the TCG of every IP I collect. I know how to play Gundam. I play a bit of One Piece. Very seldom though, but I prefer One Piece for the art and nostalgia of the characters. And then Pokemon, I played it enough, and I don't want to play it again. But I did have I've dipped my foot in those waters, toes, not foot. And for Magic, I play that very fairly regularly. So if you're curious about what cards I'm trying to accumulate in preparation of next year, of course, it involves finding out what cards might grow in value over time. And on top of that, as a TCG player, it has to be playable for me. That way, I could also utilize the card. But then again, I find utility in just having it for display also. So I guess in my case, playability and visual appeal. I just find a good balance in between and then figure out what I want. And I'm a firm believer that if you seriously enjoy the cards you collect, be it for playing or for display, then it's a win-win. You can't lose. Technically, it can lose value. In that case, you lose money. But does that even matter if you're also in it for the collecting, not just the investing aspect? I am mixing up my thoughts. I'm not really good at articulating this kind of stuff. I haven't really been making videos. I used to be a content creator too. But yeah, we're here to practice speech. Hopefully I can deliver high value topics for you guys. But right now, all I want to do is just talk about things casually. So if you find value in that, please subscribe and let's move on. Oh, and I'm wearing the same shirt. Yeah, from yesterday's video. I haven't showered yet. I'm gonna shower after I finish working on today's sales. This is what I showed you guys in the first video. I list singles for sale online through different avenues, different channels, different platforms. Okay, this is cool because Hardwon Jeet, I feel like we have it, maybe not. I think I gotta look through my bulk for this. Um, yeah, it's cool. We found one. Unfortunately, the fourth copy is non-foil, so we're gonna have to talk to the guy about it. I'll send him a message right now. I'll shoot him the message. Hopefully, he's nice enough to consider replacements or maybe compensation. I can offer to give him tokens and lands. Dude, I just found that I had Hex Magic here. These are like $2 each. And it's in my bulk pile. See, like this is why you need to double check your bulk. Well, not really. It's a waste of time, but it's cool when you find mistakes in a convenient way like this. Anyway, we got the Iron Fist set, the full play set of 4. And Aang Swift Savior, it's a good sale. Dude, this is the highest value in the pile that he ordered. And one problem is we don't have an extended art foil of Ares God of War. So I'm gonna offer to replace it with a normal foil copy. Hopefully he's cool with that. And then I could just offer to refund the price difference, or I could just add in more tokens. As you can see here, this is me, my message to the guy. I'm telling him if he's okay with a resolution I have in mind. Hopefully that resolves the issue. And yeah, he actually said it's okay. He's fine with it. He's cool with that. Nice. Not a problematic buyer. Very easy to talk to, and that saves me a lot of time. Because you wouldn't really want to lose a sale over like a missing card, right? And the thing with online platforms like this, if you ask them to redo the order, which you can, and they might do you the courtesy of doing that, chances are they might change their minds, right? If you know what I mean. Okay, we also sold a copy of this. We sold some booster packs. For these ones, I can just look through my binders. They're gonna be easy to find because I have everything sorted. But also, I do have a box of singles, especially for the newer set, the latest set rather, which in this case is Marvel Superheroes. Because I crack open a ton of boxes every set, like maybe $2,000 at least. So I tend to have a lot of mythics and rares, and right now I just keep them in the box, easy to sort through. And then once I've thinned it down, that's when I start adding the cards to my binders. So yeah, basically those are the sales we made today. Pretty good. I gotta keep working on what else I can do to keep moving product. So besides the bulk bags or bulk packs, I think I also gotta work on moving some of the singles in my collection, honestly. Like I feel like I need to do better with my collection. As someone who opens a lot of product, I tend to hold cards that are special to me because I pulled them myself. What I'm trying to say is everyone has their own standard of value. And for me, cards I pulled myself, I tend to keep them. But I'm slowly trying to be smarter with cards I keep. Like I said earlier, I gotta prepare for next year, especially with the new Naruto TCG coming out. I'm a genuinely big fan of the IP. I've seen the series 4 times, and I kind of want to make content about it. Maybe on a different channel, maybe here. So let me know down in the comments what you think about the upcoming Naruto trading card game. Bandai is the one publishing it, which is extremely cool. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I've shown you some of the stuff that I'm gonna work on. I also need to figure out how I can like do better with selling the other cards that have value in other IPs, like in Gundam. I have trouble working with Gundam, not because they're harder to sell, It's just I don't know much about it, about the market, because I've only built like 2 decks and that's it, right? I don't really know much about the colors, what's playable. I don't really watch a lot of videos about it as much as I do for Magic or One Piece. It's difficult for me. This is what I was saying earlier, that you really need to dip your toes in the waters of whatever IP it is that you wanna trade in. Of course, that doesn't apply to everyone. You can still make money even if you don't. It's just, you can maximize what you have if you do. So yeah, I'm probably gonna work on finding out more about the Gundam market. I'll do better with figuring out my long-term plan because these are just short-term plays, right? And I'll send you guys an update on the next video. Oh yeah, I want to expand on what I'm gonna do with my collection. And these cards right here, I have a lot of Magic the Gathering, dude. Like I gotta work on these are like some high value singles. Some of them are $40, some of them are $100 even. These are in Philippine pesos, but yeah. So, man, I have a lot of cards. I need to thin out my Magic the Gathering collection. I have a lot of playable decks. As you can see, these guys right here. These are playable Magic the Gathering decks. I play a lot of Commander. My most expensive deck is around $2,500. Not because it's high bracket, but it's expensive because of the art style. Because I like to play with cool looking cards. Alt art, full art, surge foil. Yeah. So we'll save that topic next video. And I'm gonna hold on to this pile. And ooh, like look at this card, Ulamog, Defiler. I have an Eldrazi deck I'm trying to liquidate because I want to save up for like a CEDH deck eventually. So see, like this guy for example, I think this guy's I think he's $150 now. I did make some good money off of holding the cards. Ugin, Eye of the Storms. I think he's at 60 now. He was only 40 when I got him. Yeah, it's kind of like having stocks because you could input every single card on an app and then you can see how much they grow over time. So it's like it's an actual investment, you know. You can see paper profit. Once you sell them, you make real profit, of course. So that's the main goal. Um, but yeah, we'll save that subject for the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. Consider subscribing on your way out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.